Hi, I'm Amy Tokos, Certified Professional Organizer and your NAPO President. Welcome to the September President's Message. This month, I have a guest to share some information about certification. I invited Danielle Tanner Liu, Certified Professional Organizer, President of the Board of Certification for Professional Organizers, better known as BCPO. Hi, Dani. How are you? Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Amy. I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Good. So, Dani, what do NAPO members need to know about earning the CPO?
NAPO members need to know that the credential is designed for every organizer, not just the veteran organizers. In fact, you don't even have to be a NAPO member to earn the CPO. You don't have to be a provisional member, and you don't have to have been an organizer for 5 or so years. Those are all myths. What you do need to meet the criteria to sit for the CPO exam is a high school diploma, 1,500 hours of paid work experience. And if you don't have that many hours, you can substitute up to 250 of those paid hours with continuing education units, an advanced college degree, military service, etc. In addition, I would say assume that a credential like the CPO is important to your clients, even if they don't say so, or if you've heard from other organizers that their clients don't ask. That doesn't mean it's not important to them. Many CPOs hear from their clients that they were hired because of their credential.
Yes, I completely agree. I have been a CPO since 2013, and I have clients who have specifically sought me out because of certification. And those are the clients that have really elevated me as a professional. They've challenged me, they've elevated me. They're very good referrals. They share, they're always like, oh, she's certified, she's the best. So that's always a good thing to have. Dani, what are some helpful tips for members who would like to get certified?
I would say tip 1 is to start immediately tracking one's hours towards those 1,500 client hours. There is a really nice tracking sheet available on napo.net/certification. Anyone can download it and start tracking all the hours that you work, including any hours that you barter for. Bartering is considered paid work experience. Secondly, keep some kind of file, electronic or otherwise, of all the education you earn between now and when you want to sit for that exam. Any conference classes, any NAPO classes you take, even classes that you find online or through your NAPO chapter. Track all of those, because those CEUs may count towards your 1,500 paid hours of work experience. And then as you get closer to sitting for the exam, definitely join a study group. Everyone says a study group was the key to passing that exam. It's very helpful.
So what is the difference between the CPO and the NAPO certificates?
Well, that's a really good question, and we get asked that question quite often. Rather than just talk about the differences, I'll mention some of the similarities. Both are considered a credential. Credentials, it's important to keep in mind, are always about the public and protecting the interests of the public. So it's a way for us to let the public know that we have their best needs in mind when we earn our credentials and provide services to them. Both certificates and the certification are based on a set of standards, industry standards. Some differences are certificates in general are based on or recognize a specific area of study. And that can be very general area of study or very specific. And typically there is some kind of exam or proof of mastery at the end, and then one is presented with a certificate. A certification, on the other hand, is almost always based on prior experience. It is also usually requires an exam to prove some mastery of basic knowledge. And in the CPO also has a code of ethics, and it is an enforceable code of ethics. So all CPOs agree to uphold that code of ethics.
Danny, thank you so much for joining us today. Great information on certification, and it's just always nice to get to chat with you.
Thank you, Amy. It was a pleasure.
Thanks everybody for joining us this month, and we will see you next time.